Good morning, everyone. And so this video is long overdue because I had told someone that I was going to show them, my peace altar and the things that I include there and why I include them in there. Having a peace altar to me is so important for me and my overall wellness and peace, because it is a collection of things, or the things for me that I utilize that are valuable. And if you hear whining, it's my dog. It is early in the morning. Okay, there we go. It is early in the morning, and so I am up, and I just wanted this video to be as authentic as possible. So I just wanted to show you guys the things that I have on my peace altar and explain why I have them on there. This is what I call my peace altar. There's a range of things here, and we'll go over everything because everything that's here has a purpose. So to start on this end, we have this display here. This is just from my daughter. Being a mother means everything to me. If you know my story, then you know everything that happened when I got sick due to my illness. So having this from her is a constant reminder and a grounding thing for me. It's being a parent. Here, you'll see there are stones. And one thing that I do when I am not feeling my best is that I will take a stone, or I'll go for a walk, find a stone, and then I will write scripture on it, a certain quote or statement on the stones. And whenever I'm feeling a certain kind of way, I will grab that stone and hold it while I'm meditating. This one right here is probably the most impactful, because when I found it, it was in the ground, and you see it's shaped like a heart, and I thought that was just so amazing. So one side says you are loved, and the other side says you are not alone. And so when I'm feeling lonely or things of that nature, I grab this stone and I hold it so I can feel the weight of it. Here is a container that I got from a thrift store, and I just keep stones that I haven't written on them yet, but I do plan on doing so. Here you find, this is a dresser, not a dresser, but a jewelry box that I got from a thrift store for about $3. And this is where I keep all of my crystals. And if you wonder and know where I get my crystals from, I get them from local shops, and I ordered some on Amazon. But this is where I keep all of my crystals. My favorite to use is the amethyst and the desert rose. Here in the little drawers, I keep my incense. I do have other incense in the house, but this is where I keep the ones that I'm using currently. And you see I'm burning incense. I do burn incense every morning. I burn incense every morning. Not every morning, but every time that I meditate. Because it can be in the evening, the afternoon. I burn incense. It's just something that helps ground me, and it really contributes to the peace that I'm maintaining when I'm trying to go into that meditative stance. So back to the altar. Here I have a hourglass. I use this hourglass, one, because it's pretty, but two, also I can use it to focus, to try to help ground myself when I'm meditating. That's something that I wanted to add. In the back here, you find these stones, smaller little stones. These were actually the first stones I ever written on. And at the very bottom is like a little art therapy book, but we'll get more into that later. Here is, this is actually just a plastic container that I covered in twine and burlap. So I got it for $1, and the other stuff that I already had. Again, more stones. Some of them have been written on and some of them have not. This is where I keep my rings, my wedding rings. And this right here is grass that Halo's barber, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know who he is, that my husband had gave me when he went to Mexico. And obviously I have sage here. But you see I have a dried flower. These are flowers that Halo Barber, or Jalen, has sent me. And I loved the fact how they dried, and so I have not gotten rid of them, and I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I just really love it. And if he sends me any notes, I will put the notes on the altar as well, because it's not just, I put it on the altar as well because it's not just about peace. It's about reminding myself that I have a connection to love in the universe. That's why I keep things from my daughter here that are special to me, and I also keep things from my husband that are special to me. Moving along, we have this. This is actually a drink container that I bought from a thrift store. I think I got it for like $2, and I wanted to have on here, no particular reason, I just really liked it. But back here, if you follow me on Instagram at Laqwanda's Heart, then you know I am the founder of Healing Black Women, and this is the board that I use to write some of today's conversations. So if you're not following Healing Black Women, be sure to do so for daily inspiration from myself and our contributors. And these are pillars. Some of them are from Buddhist principles that I have, that I came across, and that really inspired me and touched me. And I put these on heavier stones because I do consider them part of the pillars of my life. This one right here, I love because I had a difficult time after our friend passed away. And I can't remember if I wrote this or if I came across it, but it says, when a flower dies, smile, lasting beauty resides in the memory. And so it's almost like the fact that it's next to a group of dried, or you can say dead flowers that are absolutely gorgeous to me in the state that they're in, really means a lot. I also keep the cards that my husband gave me. These are actually cards that he gave me the weekend that we met in person for the first time. He gave me these cards when we met in person the first time, and it was like every couple of hours or every day he was giving me a different card with a different statement about how he thought about me and things of that nature. So it was really, really a wonderful experience. Now I'm getting ready to go down, and so that was the top portion of my peace altar. My peace altar is just my dresser, so it's not that you have to have this fancy thing to make an altar in your home, or you don't even have to call it an altar, but I do because that's what it is for me. But the things that I have underneath to help me during meditation are on this thing right here. This is actually a bed tray that I got again from a thrift store, actually Goodwill. So this is a bed tray, and this is where I keep my adult coloring books. I keep adult coloring books, and I also keep, and I would recommend this to anyone, when you're meditating and thoughts are coming to you, keep a notebook nearby so that you can write your thoughts. This one I have decorated, you know, just to keep myself motivated and things of that nature. I keep my extra stones, just in case I have a thought of a stone, pencil colors, my chalk markers, erasers, and this is actually an old purse that I got from a thrift store, and you can see this is where I keep my Sharpies and markers that I use for the stones. So I will do another video about the stones. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. But these are the things that I generally use for my peace altar or when I'm meditating. Also, what I use, and again, this is a raw video of me waking up, so my bed is not made up, so I'm gonna try not to hold that part up. But let's see, there you go. So this is a tapestry that I got from a thrift store, and I made this. This is over my bed. So I made this so before I meditate, I chime, or even if I am about to read or I'm about to relax, I like to hear the chimes over my bed. This that I made, and let me give you a full view of it. I'll put it on the altar so you can see it completely. That is what I made to chime the tapestry, and it's long enough where I can do it from inside my bed. So that is just a brief tour or overview of my the peace altar that I have. Again, it's not something, you can make it into anything that you want. If you're a very spiritually based person, then you can use your scriptures, those sayings, anything that is important to you to help you bring about that sense of peace. You can use it as a place to keep all your things for meditation. You can use it for those things that if you're an artistic person or a creative person, you can use it to have those pieces that inspire you. If it's work from another artist that motivates you, or if it's your favorite saying that motivates you. It can be any of those things. So I encourage all of you to make a space for yourself in your home to where you can seek peace on a regular basis. I just wanted to share mine with you. Again, if there's any aspect that you want me to go into more detail about, please let me know. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, you guys.